Okay.
What is up, gamers, gooners, goners? It's me, Meta, and I'm here with...
Kirby, yo, it's your boy.
Yes! It's podcast 48 of the Overkill Podcast. We're back at it with some juicy stories, some juicers, and some goofs and gaffs.
Yup.
I guess, do we want to cover the Game Awards first?
Sure, yeah, we'll cover the Game Awards. So, I know me and Meta, or at least I haven't been able to watch the Game Awards. I forgot to this week. A lot of other stuff's been on my plate, so. But I did kind of just want to go over this article that I found that kind of goes over everything that was announced. Because to be honest, most of the stuff that was announced is like pretty AAA, and I've only been really paying attention to like the indie stuff that's been coming out. So, but Naughty Dog. First up, Naughty Dog released a trailer for this game, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, and it's like, you know, it's like kind of a spacey sort of Guardians of the Galaxy kind of game from like the trailer, what I can gather from it. The thing is the character in this game looks so ugly. Like,
oh, really?
Incredible. Yeah, she looks, I think it's a she.
Whoa.
It's like a bald person. I don't know. I have no idea anymore. But to me, it just...
Oh, wow.
The character design, I'm already not looking forward.
Yeah, I just clicked open the trailer, and I agree. I have zero desire to play that game.
Yeah. That's kind of, I mean, you know, we know a lot of the game studios nowadays make the characters intentionally ugly, so.
They do indeed. I can't tell if it's a troll or not, or if they legitimately think it's a good idea. It's really hard to tell. I guess we can cover a few games that we're excited for here.
Yeah.
So, personally, I'm real excited for Slay the Spire 2. The first Slay the Spire game was good. Now, I didn't like dive into it as much as other people did, but I definitely played a lot of it. I thought it was a really good game about like building your deck and going through dungeons. You know, it was a roguelike, and I was really impressed with just how well like all the cards were balanced and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. The second one, I can't see anything that's different, but it looks like the same characters, just with new enemies and like backgrounds and stuff. So I don't know why it's a second one, but I don't mind buying it again.
Yeah. For me, the game that I'm most looking forward to is, I guess it already has come out, but Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming to PC, but it came to PlayStation last year, I believe in March, or, well, I guess this year, technically. But it's coming to PC next year, and since I'm a PC gamer, I'm ready to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, finally, so.
My guy's ready for it.
Other than that, The Witcher 4 was announced, so that's pretty cool. I've at least never played any of the Witcher games, but you know, I'm happy for all the Witcher fans.
Yeah, they're going wild out there.
And then finally, or I guess lastly, just to kind of wrap it up here, but Elden Ring Night Reign is coming out. It's a standalone co-op spinoff, so I know me and Meta might have to try this out because we love co-op games. So
yeah, I've been trying to finish Elden Ring, so it'd be a good excuse to get me back into it. I literally got to the first bridge boss, died like 20 times, and just was like, you know what? Fuck it. And I've never opened it up since. So
based.
Yeah, I like to go back and finish Elden Ring, and that might be a good excuse to do it. I'd like to point out this odd game that exists as well that I thought was really, really interesting. It's a game called Catly, and I think it's supposed to be VR. It says for PC and Switch, so I guess it isn't VR, but you go and you can connect your Apple Watch, which is odd, is what it says. But it's like super realistic cats, and I think you just like hang out with them and like play with cats. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks very strange from the trailer. And the cats are very hyper realistic. I mean, some of them are pink and stuff, but I don't know what that's all about. It says a cat open world. It might be a shit game, but I think it's so funny. I don't know. It could be cool.
Yeah.
Generative AI. People think the trailer is generative AI. I mean, it does look a little sussy, but apparently it was not. So yeah, that's just a weird game that I found in that list.
Yeah. Also a new Virtua Fighter is coming out too. Just basically, it's basically kind of like Tekken, but it's like its own art style. There hasn't been one since 2006, so it's quite a long quite a long time. The Virtua Fighter fans have been waiting, so
they've been fiending for it, dude.
They've been starving, dude.
Starving. They have not been eating. That's so stupid. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we can move on. So this is a hot game, a hot topic game, and I was debating on whether or not we cover it because it's a little spicy. So this game is called Dreams on a Pillow, which is a interesting name, and it covers the Palestinian Nakba whenever Israel killed a bunch of invaded in Gaza and some other parts of the Palestinian territory. It's 3D stealth, and it features a young mother from an olive farmer's family in Alta Tantura, and you basically traverse a bunch of historical events and stories as she tries to escape into Lebanon. Now, I hesitate to bring this game up because I don't really pretend to know a lot about external events like this or like real life events because I'm just some idiot on the internet. But
yeah,
looking at the trailer, it's just the guy talking about what the game is and like showing off some of the 3D like with the skeletons, some of the gameplay with the skeletons showing. But it's like a platformer, and you hide from people. I don't think you attack. I think it's like a stealth game. I hesitate to say it'll be good because it's kind of has political nature to it. But maybe it's like that one World War II game that I can't remember the name of. But maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be bad. But I just thought it was interesting that someone wanted to release such a spicy game, and no one is gonna pick it up. No publisher wants to pick this up for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So, and it has made. Is that Euro? What is that L? I don't know what that L means.
I think it's Euro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Euro.
Oh, yeah. It's pound. It's pound.
Pounds.
So to this day, it has raised 131 U.S. freedom dollars here. and they are shooting for, I believe this is 200 if I translate it. If I convert it over here. Yeah, it's almost 200,000. So they're looking for 200,000 to release the game. They're about 2/3 of the way there. I don't know. You have any thoughts? I know you've been looking at it while I've been yapping.
No, and I mean,
It looks,
to me,
it looks
it
pretty
looks
from the
very.
picture.
It looks very much like, you know, one of those like artsy. It kind of does look like a walking simulator to me.
Oh, I 100% believe it'll be one. I mean, the video literally has a Palestinian girl, or what, I guess girl, walking with like a jug of water on her head in like a field.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see.
That might be AI art, but
It's probably more. It's more. What do you call it? Like an art style game or a game with a message.
It's definitely gonna be a walking sim.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be that great, you know, gameplay wise. But yeah, kind of interesting. Anyways, I guess you want to move on to our
Yeah, we can move on.
base.
I was actually catching up on this one too.
Yeah, with the Game Awards, they announced for Tekken 8 that Clive Rosfield will be joining the cast. He's a Final Fantasy 16 character. He's the main protagonist.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, he's the main protagonist of Final Fantasy 16.
Main pro.
So this, I do think this pick for a character is actually not as bad as Noctis was in Tekken 7. I think Clive, to me, looks like he fits into Tekken a lot better than Noctis did.
Oh, 1,000%.
Especially with like Tekken 8 having that more. I think Tekken 7 had a little more of like a what do you call it? Like a cartoony art style. Yeah, kooky, like cartoony art style. I think Tekken 7 or Tekken 8 has tried to go more realistic, although they both kind of have that realism to them, but I think 8 has a little more like grittiness to it, so I think he actually works better for it.
True. He seems, his art style, from what I can tell, seems to fit in way better, and even his moveset seems way more smooth than Noctis. My issue with Noctis was that he was kind of like stuttery, and I thought his moves looked weird. Like I just thought he played weird. I didn't think it was like smooth. This seems like all of his moves combo into each other way better. The sword makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like incorporating it into the gameplay. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just watching the gameplay. It's like he seems like you get like one poke, and then it's just like after you're done with your combo, you like 50-50. It seems like he has a lot of like 50-50 pokes.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like to me.
Which is pretty good. I don't know.
Pretty good. He might be a staple character here.
Yeah, although to be fair, I think Tekken 8 has been pretty balanced, so
Tekken 8 has been balanced, and I think their 50-50s have seemed more reasonable than in 7, but maybe I'm smoking something.
Yeah.
Very possible.
Very possible he's very stoned.
No.
But yeah, we need to get back into Tekken, bro.
We do. I really want to play Tekken.
I'm so sad that the year 1 pass has already come out. Every character's out, and we haven't seen Armor King. He's like,
I know.
He's the only character I want to return, bro.
That's so disappointing. That's why I feel like Armor King mains, they never get to eat. You always have to wait. You know, he should just be in the release from now on. I don't know why they bother not to. King is the most popular character, and Armor King not as popular, but all the king mains usually also play Armor King, so it's sad.
Yeah, I think they'll probably wait for year 2, season 1 or whatever.
Yeah, they might wait for popularity to die down. That way, it's more worth it for them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Guess we need money.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking here. So Ubisoft has quietly released this Web3 game, and for those of you that don't know what Web3 is, it's essentially, I don't know exactly what it is either, but it's essentially the infrastructure that NFTs are built off of. And this game is called Captain Laserhawk The Game, all capital. And there's apparently a show on Netflix called Captain Laserhawk. You know I don't watch Netflix because I gotta hear all the libs yap about stuff. So I don't watch Netflix. This trailer that goes with this show reminds me of like a early 2000s children's show, like superhero children's show. It's got like that same humor with like the sarcastic people, and you know, I don't know. It looks interesting. What I really wanted to cover is it has a bunch of characters from all sorts of games, from Far Cry to Rayman, Wayman, and yeah, it's just odd. It's just strange. You can buy NFTs for it. Is now growing. There's NFTs for it you can buy, but who cares?
So
who cares about these characters?
You like watch. I guess the whole point is like you watch the show and you're like, oh, you're so cool. I want an NFT.
Yeah, I like glue.
Oh man,
that's exactly what it is. Well, that's what all NFTs are, but
right. I mean, that's kind of.
What do you think? What do you think? Is this just corpos being corpos? Is that what this is?
Yeah, I think this is just them trying to squeeze as much money as possible into a
game or into a show and game no one gives a damn about.
Yeah, that and
Ubisoft's really going downhill.
Yeah.
Oh shite. That's bad. That's a bad game.
I mean, I think this kind of brings up another point, but like, isn't crypto's basically based off nothing, right? I mean, it's
just whatever people feel something's worth, and most people, they think it's worth a lot at the beginning, and then, it's basically worth nothing. I mean, it's just determined on whatever people think it's worth, which is a lot whenever it releases and nothing whenever it stays released.
Yeah. So it's kind of become the dollar.
Oh, base take. Yes. Actually, it kind of has become the dollar.
Wait.
Unironically.
I mean, the thing is, so I can understand a little bit where you have like an NFT game, or like where you could have like a video game and then maybe there's like 10 of this NFT skins, right? And if you buy it, you can show it off that you have it or whatever. I think it would be
sure.
I think like that's kind of would be cool, but I don't see how that's different than just having like skins in a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than you could have like an NFT skin that's like 10K or something. I don't know.
Woo!
Something really expensive, but yeah. I mean, just having it's basically just an NFT of a character that's in the show, and you can't like do anything with it besides just look at it, I guess.
Yeah, it's your standard, art slop NFT.
AI NFT.
Dude, probably I haven't looked up NFTs for this game, but maybe y'all at home want to look it up. I'll try real quick, but yeah, it just so okay. Here we go. Players require. Oh, here it is. Players require an NFT Niji Warrior ID card to play, which itself requires a crypto wallet to purchase, and the NFT costs $25.63 to play.
Ah.
So you have to own, I think, this ugly character. Let me see if I can find an NFT of this ugly character.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. It's pixel art. I was not ready for that. Oh, wow. It really is ugly. Here, I'm going to send you to this.
Let me see.
So you're paying for NFT pixel art then?
Oh, interesting. It looks like you can play some sort of card. Oh, these aren't card games. Oh, that's like the age of the character. Okay.
Yeah, that's like the character you're playing as, I believe.
I thought it was gonna be some like card game that you could play or something.
Dynamic NFT.
Oof.
Yeah, that's just whatever character you play. Is this what this looks like? Oh my gosh. No way that's real. Oh my. Look at this. I gotta find out if this is real. It's got like this polygon art style from like the early 2000s. Like, oh no, it's true. Oh my gosh, it looks like old school Laura Croft with her fucking pointy titties.
Bro.
Captain Laserhawk. Does anyone have gameplay? Holy. Wait, this is quite the rabbit hole. Early access gameplay. Oh my gosh, it does look like that. This story is so funny. This game looks so bad. Is it a phone game? It looks like it was made for phones.
Dude, that would be funny if it has like a PS1 art style to it. Interesting.
So it's a top-down shooter.
Looks like Roblox or not RuneScape kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's a top-down RuneScape shooter. Right now I'm watching someone play Team Deathmatch.
Interesting.
Wow.
Well, this is a rabbit hole.
Wow, this looks like a phone game. Is it on? I think it is. It must be on phones, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Platforms. What is it on? Available on PC. Oh, it's on PC. Wow.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. Well, so Ubisoft didn't care what everyone had to say about NFTs. They released one anyways. So.
Ubi's gonna Ubi. So.
It looks like it just looks like slop, to be honest. The art style looks like slop. The game looks like slop. The NFTs look like slop. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's about what you expect.
From an NFT game, yes. Anyways.
Yeah. Guess we'll move on to our last little topic here.
Like I wasn't ready for a long one like that.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't ready for that rabbit hole. That's wild. Anyways,
ugly ass
the
game.
Steam winter sale is here, baby. Okay.
Yes.
You guys need to get out there. You guys need to get some games while you can. Some cheap games. I just wanted to shout out one game, Bug Fables. It's normally $20. Right now, it's going for $7. I'm definitely gonna get this game. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. And also, the Steam replay has come out as well, so you can see what games you have played throughout the year. Mm-hmm. And mine was quite interesting. I played. This is kind of an interesting stat, but I played 62% with mouse and keyboard, 38% with controller, about 50-50. For the start of the year, I actually played a ton of Chillquarium, and then it looks like in the middle I started to play Rainbow Six. Then I played some Black Ops 3 in July. And then in August I played a lot of Sandstorm, Insurgency. And then at the last part of the year I played mainly Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So that's it's kind of what my overall playtime looks like.
Yeah. I also pulled up mine, and mine is pretty rough. Apparently 11% of my playing time was spent on Call of Duty, and there were 30 sessions played, and that's not a lot. And then on Tom Clancy's is 21% with 56. So it appears I have not gotten on that much this year. About 300 times, I guess, I've opened a game. I think that's what a session is. So yeah, this is quite interesting. I will say my playtime has gone to mostly cozy and creature collector games, which I think is interesting. So and fishing and battle royale. They included pinball too, but I don't know why that's up there.
Huh.
I've apparently gifted a lot of games too. I've gifted 4 games, which I feel like is a bit.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
Call of Duty, Spirit Sessions Lo-Fi. By the way, I've collected all the creatures now. I recommend you go get the game, open it up, play it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I've had. Looks like I only had 143 sessions with a controller, I guess. That's what this is saying.
So sessions is so vague, but yeah.
Yeah. Tekken 7, I've only played apparently 7% with a controller. Or maybe that's 7% is my total playtime. No, 3% total playtime this year. Huh. I guess that's weird because I only played Tekken 7 with a controller. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that I don't get that.
Interesting.
We never play Tekken 7 without a controller.
Yeah. My favorite is I played one demo and that was Roland Rascal, dude.
Yo, Roland. My boy Roland Rascalin. Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah. Also, I don't know if we've talked about this. But I have 2 things. We've been playing a new game that's come out. It's called Supervive. It's free to play. Yeah. It's basically a battle royale League of Legends style game, which kind of sounds weird, but you use WASD to move, so it's not like weird. It's not like League where you have to click around to move.
Yeah, so it's a little, like the control scheme.
It's a little easier to play. I believe you can also play it with a controller, and it's on console as well. So
correct.
Super accessible. That's been a fun game. And as well as we got it back into Overwatch 2. I don't know if we want to talk about that.
We never covered that.
But
we got back in Overwatch 2. Especially because they added in the casual 6v6 playlist so they can get an idea of like people playing it, if people like it, if people want it back. I think it's going to take a lot for that team to swallow the fact that they messed up. I know most people want 6v6 back, but I know there's some 5v5 defenders out there somewhere.
Yeah, it's actually a lot more 5v5 defenders than you would think.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the people who are like really, really, really into Overwatch like love 5v5 because it does allow you to get into like matchmaking quicker, right? Because you don't have to find another person. Plus, not that many people play tank, so like once you get up into the higher skill ratings, it feels really bad to play the game. Because like you'll wait for like 15 minutes because no one wants to play tank. So I don't know.
But the game sounds like a skill issue.
We've been playing the game 6v6, even though they've changed how the heroes have worked. They've reverted a couple of the changes specifically for the playlist, and so because of that, I actually think the game plays really well, even though a lot of the characters they've added since Overwatch 2 has come out were meant for 5v5, but I think they work perfectly fine in this new format, or in the old format, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, I've been enjoying it. I actually want to play which I never thought I would say. I want to play shocking. Overwatch.
I never thought I'd say that.
But yeah.
I played last night with a friend, 5v5 again, and I played, who's the Ilari?
Oh, yeah.
The Egyptian healer chick. And it was a lot of fun, which I was surprised to say. And, but I tell you what, every time I play 5v5, it makes me miss 6v6, because there's no tanks covering my booty, so.
Yeah.
It's just me out there alone with a dream.
Oof. Well.
Tragic, yeah.
I think that's about it for the podcast.
I think so.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been your boy Kirby DK10. Peace.
It's been your boy Meta. Peace. The delayed piece.